Hello, my lovelies. Happy Sunday. Happy Soulful Sunday. So, yesterday I actually got a question on my IG story asking me, how do I keep my skin flawless? So, I just went live on Facebook, literally walking through the steps of how I usually do my skincare routine. And I was like, oh man, I forgot about my IG peeps. So, this is the results of after I use my skincare. This is usually what my skin looks like. This is without makeup. This is only skincare products. And yeah, this is what your girl look like with crazy afro hair and no makeup. So, I just kind of wanted to go through what I typically do. So, I do a double cleanse, 60 seconds each of my cleanser when I'm in the shower. And then when I get out the shower, I do not put on my body products. I do not put any creams or lotions on until after my skincare routine first. So I usually do all my products for my skin. So first I would typically do my toner. That's to help bring back the pH balance in our skin. So yes, toners are important. So I usually do my toner first and I'll let it dry and I kind of pat it into the skin so that way my skin soaks it back up and it brings my pH balance back to where it needs to be. So after I do my toner, that's when I would typically go into my SPF 50. And I love this one because the molecules in it is small enough that it goes as deep as 7 layers of the skin, all 7 layers. So it goes all the way down to protect my skin against the UV rays of the sun and all the free radicals and all the craziness that is in our air that do affect our skin. So after I go in with that, I use my Gelée, which is my renewal Gelée, which is good for if you have inflammation into the skin. Typically, like someone that would have rosacea in the skin, it would help calm the skin and calm down the redness. It helps with brightening the skin and toning the skin and firming the skin. Like it has so many different properties in it because it has astaxanthin in it, and that's what's going to help to like calm the skin down and refreshen it. And it's going to also lock in the moisture too if you have issues with having moisture in your skin and you have drier skin. So usually after I go in with that, I will put it on my face. I let it dry completely before I go on to the next step. Typically, if you are just starting out in skincare, I always say do a 3-step routine to start out with. So that would be your cleanser, your toner, and your moisturizer. So if you're a veteran like me and love skincare and don't mind the routine of multiple steps, you would do this step. So like I said, I did the toner, I did my my sunscreen, I did my Gelée. Then I would go on to my treatment creams. So because I have normal to dry skin, typically the way I would age in skin would be wrinkles. Yes, fine lines and wrinkles is what I'm going to fight because my skin is drier. Typically, people with oily skin is going to have more acne prone skin and they're going to age with the sagginess of the skin. So they're going to need a product that's going to help firm and tighten the skin versus me, I need product that's going to help moisturize the skin and help with anti-aging. After I would go into my treatment skin, I usually go into my Alpha 24, which I absolutely love from Skintelligence. And with that helps me with the turnover of my cell turnover. So it's going to help slough off all the dead skin cells naturally because of the properties that it has inside of it. You do have your AHAs and BHAs in it as well. That's very light, so it's going to be very gentle to the skin, and it's made with botanicals. So if you have sensitive skin, this is amazing to use. You're not going to get irritated or red. But it's also good for the person that has oily skin because it's going to help slough off that dead skin cells. That's what people with oily skin tend to have, that build up more because their skin turnover is not turning over naturally as much as it should. So that's going to actually help turn it over even faster and give you that more youthful, smooth texture, and also help fight the acne as well. So after I go into that, my final step, I love to put on my daily moisturizer. Yes, we all need a moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, you still need something to lock in the moisture into your skin, because if you have oily skin, doesn't mean that your skin isn't dehydrated. You can have both. You can be dehydrated and oily at the same time. And that's what a lot of people, I think, they don't quite understand that. So that's the reason why they say, you know what, I have oily skin, I'm not going to use a moisturizer. It's not true. You need a moisturizer. We all do. Because as the weather changes, I'm looking at my window. It's getting colder. We're going in and out from warm to cold, warm to cold. That's going to dry out your skin. Your skin is going to become dehydrated. So we need to hydrate our skin by keeping a moisturizer in. And that moisturizer is actually going to help you lock in the moisture that you need when you leave from different temperatures. So, the last step that I love to use is my facial roller, which is this here. Some people get rose quartz, some people get the jade roller. It doesn't matter. Each stone is has a different property. Because I'm more of a natural healer and a Reiki practitioner, I do believe in the healing properties of the different stones. So rose quartz is more for your heart chakra. It's going to help open up, with the love and being able to receive and to give love. So what I usually do is I'll use the smaller side up underneath the eyes. And then the bigger sides I'll use for like toning the cheeks, the chin, and the neck. And if you have those crazy 11s, you can also take it and roll it that way. But typically you want to start from in to out. And you don't have to be harsh or tough on the skin either. Be very gentle. Our skin is our largest organ, but it's also very gentle on our face. Now, our skin on our body, it can take the beating. It can take the scrubs, the harsher scrubs, because we have tougher skin on our bodies. But the skin typically on your face, you want to be very gentle and be very light. So when you want to do a lymphatic drainage, especially if you're using your roller, you should be very light to the point that your skin's not even moving. That's literally pushing the lymph up underneath the skin and helping it to flush. And then you take it and roll it down the neck. And if you get that urge to swallow, that's because the lymph is actually passing and it's doing what it's supposed to do by moving and flushing itself out of the body. So that's it, guys. That is typically what I do for my skincare routine. It might seem a lot at first, especially if you're not used to it. But if you are a skin junkie like myself, this takes me like 5 to 10 minutes every day because I'm so used to doing it. It's just like secondhand nature. But again, like I said, if you're just starting out in if you're just starting out in skincare and you don't really have the time for all the different steps, just start with a 3-step routine, which is your cleanse, your tone, and your moisturize. And always use the 60-second rule, which is keeping your cleansing on for 60 seconds each. You want to do I can't talk today, y'all. You want to do a double cleanse for 60 seconds each. And that's going to guarantee that it's going to get the dirt and the debris off of your skin that needs to be removed. By doing just one cleanse, you're literally just doing a drive-by and it's not really doing anything for your skin. So you want to make sure you cleanse it twice to make sure you hit anything that you missed the first time. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about your skin or your routine, or you're looking for a new routine, by all means, you can message me. I can answer any questions. I am a licensed esthetician for the state of Connecticut and New York. So yes, I am licensed. Yes, I do kind of have a great idea about your skin. If you don't know what an esthetician is, that's basically a skin specialist. So I'm the one that you would typically come see at the spa to come get your facial. Yes, I'm that girl. Nice to meet you too. So yes, I don't mind being your local esthetician or your virtual esthetician. If you do have questions, by all means, send me a message. I will answer as many as I can. I love you guys, and I hope you're having an amazing Sunday. And remember to always be fearless. Mwah. Talk to you soon.